Hello, everybody. Yeah. Hello, Atrocity and Debater. Thank you, Debater, if you're still there. Sorry I did not see them until just now. I thought, oh, goodness, I'm late on my stream. I better go use the restroom real quick. So I went and used the restroom real quick and then got distracted with my hair because my husband thought he would be funny yesterday. Here I am helping him. Here I am helping him trim his beard. And I'm telling him how I need to trim my hair. And he thought it'd be funny just to come over and clip my hair with the scissors. So I have like a chunk missing. Now I'm gonna have to fix it. And now my dog is barking. Let's see if I can get on my phone and message my daughter. Oh, she heard her finally. Finally, she heard her. So yeah. Okay, you guys gonna see something different here. Greg, do you notice? Do you notice? So yeah, I have to do something with my hair, you guys. I've been like I even wore it like this to our Bible study today. It's like I don't know if anybody noticed it, but yeah, I had a chunk missing. I have long hair, so it's like on one hand I want to trim it because I have okay, so last year, if you want to hear a story, um we were working a lot outside. More so than I was this year. So last year we was working a job, several jobs during the summer that required us to be outside. So I was working that job and my business, so my job. So all of it was outside. So I was outside like 7 days a week, all day long. And so I was wearing my hair up in a bun a lot. And evidently the clippies I was using to hold my hair up was tearing or cutting or something my hair. And so I have all these hairs that are like damaged, so to speak, because they got clipped off, you know. So I was telling my husband yesterday when I was clipping his hair that I should cut my hair, clip it to where at least that area is at, because it's grown out since then. And, but then, my hair would probably be at my shoulders versus, halfway down my back. So yeah, he just thought it'd be funny. He grabbed a part of my hair and just snipped, and I'm pretty sure he snipped off at least 4 inches. At least. So now I'm like not wanting to cut my hair, but yet wanting to cut my hair. Yes, you see it, Greg. Yes, it's a TNT tree farm. At least for the warped and the crimson, if I decide to do warped anyway. I don't know if it does the other trees. I'm pretty sure it does. I just have to put dirt down, right? It was actually really easy. I followed cut the hair. I love short hair. I would even do a pixie cut if he would let me, but he won't let me. So I think the shortest I'll be able to go is probably shoulder. But yeah, my hair was almost down to my butt, and I trimmed off like I want to say 6 or 7 inches, and he was not happy with me when I did that. And to be fair, I did not think I was cutting off that much, and I messed up, and so I had my daughter help me. But yeah, it ended up being more than I wanted it to be. So anyway, I gotta cut the hair, but I don't think it's gonna happen today or tomorrow. So I'll have my hair a little bit longer for a little bit longer anyway. So yeah, I built a tree farm. So the other day when I got off of work, I was too exhausted I wanted to stream, but I was just too exhausted um to like exert any energy towards you guys. I'm sorry. So I looked up a tree farm tutorial and I followed it and I got that going. So I had already mined, almost a double chest full of crimson wood by myself, but then I did that. And then after I did that, I was like, okay, I'm going to need a lot more villagers. And so I took the two dummies that I'm going to have to replace. Well, I already replaced them, but they had really high emeralds for a certain book. So I just took those two because I was like, they're going to die anyway. So I transferred them up at the same time, and then I brought all the beds up and started breeding them up here. And so I was letting them breed while I was building the walls. And then, oh, and I went and got terracotta over here. So I dug a tunnel in the nether all the way over here and made a portal and got me some terracotta. And then I was like, oh no, I need red flowers to make purple dye. I'm like, what other better reason to actually put an iron farm to use? So I made me 3 farms, you guys, in like a day or two. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't show it on camera, but there's just times I just wanted to relax. So I did follow this one tutorial off of YouTube again for this. I just wanted to be quick. And I hate it when I follow YouTube tutorials that are supposed to be for Java and somehow something doesn't work. So it started out with what would happen? Well, first of all, they had regular gates. Mine kept catching on fire, which then, of course, would bring the water over onto the lava and turn it into obsidian. So, like, what in the world? Why would you say this is just for Java if it's not for Java? So, I got smart. Not right there. That should almost be clipped, huh? I got smart. Fall. I got smart and I used crimson wood because crimson wood won't burn. So I did that, and so now it's working. I have not seen one spawn in, so why is it not working? Is it because they need to go sleep again? Have I been out of range that long that they need to go to sleep? They are alive still, right? I hear them. You guys are still alive. Okay. You just need to sleep. So, I did that. That was the first problem, right? Then the second problem is they kept coming up and over this wall, even though that's in the tutorial. And so how about we do this? I just went ahead and extended this wall over. Then believe it or not, the other thing that would happen is then they would get focused on anything that got spawned out over here. I think that's the original problem. Is if something spawned out over here, they would walk over this wall here and go get them. And so then I had iron golems outside of the farm. So I made that wall, and then to help them to not be focused, I could probably build the wall up more. That'd probably be the best thing to do. But I went ahead and just put another zombie out here. Yeah, the little things that I had to do to fix this supposed Java iron farm is ridiculous. I can just, things never want to work for me, so I always have to make amendments. So yeah, this is the farm. And so I made me some red poppies, so there's not that many in there. Sleep. No, you need to sleep. Seriously. Sleep. I see stars. Oh, because there's monsters. That's why. Zombie. Read the text, Roxy. I would love to have the Minecraft server up right now, but I haven't had time to mess with it. So hopefully I can mess with it this week. Debater. Oh, you spawned. Despawned. Just because I did that. You bugger. So yeah, this is going to be a gigantic project, you guys. Eventually, I will have to tear this down because this is not part of the permanent structure. But yeah, I finally have 3 farms going on. And I don't know why I made this many chests. That's what the guy said to do. But I've only needed to make, or I've only made that much so far. I'm still using my double chest over there. And then the fun, good job of, doing some trading again. All right, so I was thinking I'm going to need frog lights for this farm or for this place. I finished looting that area over there. So let's go empty out my inventory because I'm so full of stuff. It's crazy. Should I go feed the cows? I also had to feed and butcher some cows. I got hungry. A spider was like an Enderman, just disappearing when you fired an arrow. I know, stinking bugger. They do that a lot to me. Yes, so I was thinking about that, you guys. I'll try to play Valheim with you guys this week sometime, okay? It's still not one of my favorite games, and of course, my loves right now are Minecraft. Ark is kind of, I need to get back into it. I don't even remember, everything that I need to do still on it, but I know I'm ready. I'm like ready just to move on to the next map. So I think that's what we were working on, was just getting stuff done. And I could have played that this evening, but I was like, no, I want to play Minecraft. I also want to play Repo. I'm like on a Repo high right now. Has Void been around? I think he was around. I think I seen him yesterday. If I don't play frequent enough for you guys, yes, go make your own world. I thought you guys did already, to be fair. I think I put gear over here, yeah. Is this new game called Big Walk, and it might be fun to play with your friends on stream? Big Walk, huh? I will have to remember to check it out. No guarantees, though. One of these backpacks I had, yes, this one. So I still have a bunch of terracotta in here that I went and got. I should empty that out, but I'm gonna need it. And I went and got some more of that. So that place that I looted yesterday had so many workstations in there, so it was kind of worth going and looting just for those alone. Okay, so maybe this, what game are you talking about? Atrocity. But otherwise, yeah, some of the stuff I'll just have to wait till like Tuesday and on. You've been playing so much Monster Hunter, it's crazy. Are you getting bored of it yet? Or are you ready for another game? All right, what do I want to clean out first? Here, let's make these into blocks. And then, let me minimize that. Minimize that. Let's get Jen's stream. I was watching him, so I hear him in my background. There he is. It's like, where is this tab? So yeah, I've been noticing like the last, 4 nights now that Jen has had like a ton of people watching him while playing. I'm pretty sure that they're bots because they all show up at the same time pretty much. And I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if he knows what to do about it. But supposedly, I had because I googled it earlier. Supposedly, YouTube will kind of work that kink out, of actual views. So I don't know. Let's see here. Where do I keep? It's been a while since I did this. Where do I keep? There they are. Name tags. And I did find two more chests. I already have these, so it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, I already had 6. Not a big deal. Not bored, you just miss Valheim? It's this dinosaur survival game, but me and JT can talk more about it when you have free time. Okay. Dino game Atrocity is talking about is actually really cool. Has he started shorts streaming? No, he hasn't. You can ask him. Go ask him in his chat. But for whatever reason, we ask for them to comment and say hi or whatever, and they just don't listen. So pretty sure that they're just bots. And why he's being singled out, basically, we don't know. Okay, I have a decorations one somewhere. I think it's down here, huh? Yeah, I don't know how he has shorts. If he does, I don't know how. Duel with shorts? How'd he do that? So are you saying there's how is he streaming at shorts? Because I heard that that's a thing that you can do, right? How do you do that? Let's turn green off. Did he do something new and not tell me? Let's see here. Let's keep organizing. Guess we'll worry about him later. Yeah, because either he's got bots or maybe it is the shorts thing. And he actually has people being entertained by him through short streams, which is interesting. If that's the case, evidently I need to get in on that too, huh? But the thing is it's not pulling in any subs or any likes. So that's why we think it's just bots. Because usually, whenever you get that many people, at least somebody subs to you. Right? Let's see. Oh, I have red ones there. Ooh. I got me some turtle eggs from that structure. I swore I actually got more than that, but evidently I didn't. I have one frog light. You know, this is what happens when you start playing on somebody else's server and then you come back to your own, is you just don't remember where you got stuff. So, like, I could have swore I had more than that. Oh, yep, there they are. Oop. But, yeah. I got me 4 creaking hearts. So if I put those out right now, I'd have 4 of them spawning, right? Whenever it comes nighttime again. That would be scary. But I went ahead and collected all these trap doors while I was there. Kind of like made a destruction of that base. Because I figured I was going to need it. Okay, so this stuff that you see here is the stuff that I needed for building. Well, these are the rails that I used to take up those villagers from here. But these other things here, except for the iron, I think that was the leftover that I was estimating for the... I forgot to bring it back. Okay, don't let me forget. I have to go back and get my beacon. I left my beacon. Oops. How did I leave my beacon? So I can't, unfortunately, empty some of this stuff out. Because I might need it again. What did I put in here? I can't remember. Yes, pale oak. So I got plenty of pale oak for my build. I just need to make me magma. I need to make me a magma farm. So I'm gonna need to go out and find us 3, or at least get some tadpoles, right? I should probably... I don't know how to do that exactly. It's been a while. Okay, let's go grab us my beacon back. We're gonna need my beacon. I forgot it at the mesa. You've been having fun, Atrocity, with this new game? I'm not gonna eat the turtle eggs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Atrocity. People usually comment in shorts. JT, you gotta quit with these threats, man. Okay, am I going the right direction? I don't think I am. Is it this way? Well, now you guys got me all hyped to hear about it. It's also like one of those things that I do have. Okay, so I have Repo, I have Medieval Dynasty. Those are 2 games for sure that I would like to play. Maybe at some point Grounded or Small Land. I think I bought Small Land, I just never played it. You threatened me with the same thing yesterday. Okay. I was gonna say, where is this at? There it is. So yeah, I had mined out this whole top layer. I don't know if I'll need any more terracotta, but I gotta have my beacon back. I'll just place it down again if I have to. Because terracotta is a pain in the butt to mine up, oops, without a beacon. The game you're talking about doesn't need to be a stream game so much as a fun game we could all play in free time. Okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on what it is. Like, is it going to be something that I would, you know, entertain the subs more with? Is it something that I would get more subs with? Like Jen was saying, what was he saying the other day? Oh, he was playing Rocket League, and I was like, oh, I miss Rocket League, but I haven't played it probably in 4 years. Almost 4 years. So I would be like a noob playing that game again. And so he's like, you need to play Rocket League, and then you'd probably get more people. Like, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I can't get started on Rocket League because it is one of those games that's where, you know, between Minecraft and Rocket League, that's something that, you know, me and my husband dated on, basically. We was pretty similar ranking on Rocket League, so we teamed up a lot and played together and tried ranking up together. And I almost got to Diamond. I think I was on the verge of being Diamond 1 when I stopped. And then he also is trying to... So I learned how to play Rocket League with keyboard. No. I'm sorry. I take that back. I was playing Rocket League with my PlayStation remote. A PlayStation 4 remote. But what happened was I was not using ball cam. That's what happened. So he was trying to train me on how to use ball cam because in order to advance from plat to diamond ranking, you got to be able to do aerials and be able to see. Yeah, debater. Ha ha ha. It helps you to see where the ball is in the air, you know, because that was like my biggest problem was sometimes I would miss the ball because I couldn't see it in the air and I couldn't do any air dribbling or anything because of that. So it was like one of those things, okay, if I want to advance to diamond or higher, I need to learn ball cam. And I was a really good player without ball cam. So anyway, trying to learn how to do ball cam and such. I think we played for many months doing it that way, but eventually we just got out of the habit. Life happened and all that. So it's one of those games that if I was to start playing again, I'd probably be addicted to and I wouldn't do anything else. So Rocket League should not be made to play right now for me unless I want to get into it for the whole winter. But I would be interested in seeing that game Atrocity. I need to see it, I guess. Look it up. Maybe you should play some Rocket League. Oh my gosh, the amount of young men that I had interested in me on that game because of the fact that I was a girl is ridiculous. Like as soon as they, you know, especially when they started doing the voice, I think that's about the time that I quit. So, you know, I don't know a lot of people on there by voice, but the couple of people that I did know, yeah, as soon as they hear a girl playing Rocket League, they were definitely like, what? There's a girl? Okay, now I got my beacon back. So let's add it back up here. Let's do that. And then add that here. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go find me some frogs. And I'm trying to think, did I make any? Excuse me. Did I make any snotty panda? There's spawn. I need to make a portal at spawn in case I ever die. I don't know if I've ever seen a frog on this world. So there should be some over here. I just don't know. I'm trying to think. What biomes do they normally spawn in? It's the swamp. Have I found a swamp yet? Greg, do you remember? Are you still there? Girls exist, right? Right? Girls play video games? Exactly. Every single time. Every single time. It's like, girl. And they don't care. They don't care how old I am. Let's see. So this might be the difficult part, trying to find a biome. Rocky jungle? I'm like going spaced out on which biomes have the frogs. Because I don't think I've seen any frogs here. And I'm shocked that I wouldn't mark it either. What is this? The only place I can think of that a frog might be is maybe here. So let's fly over there, I guess. And then what do they eat again? Is it slime balls? Because I guess I better grab me some slime balls. You get them to eat magma, but I think you breathe them with slime balls. Mangrove biomes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was mangrove. But are they in jungles? Do you remember? I don't know if I've seen any mangrove, have I? Lots of jungles for sure. This might be a difficult trek. Because I have not evidently explored enough of this map. Okay, so does somebody want to Google for me which biomes it is to find a frog? Could maybe be something here. I would think that they would be in jungles, if not swamps. And I just don't know that I've seen a swamp yet on this world. Swamp has one of them. And then you have to go like into the cold area to get the cold frog, right? And then you gotta go to a warm area. And so on. So yeah, that's gonna be our difficult area or thing to do is where are froggies? And okay, no jungles. Thank you. You think Froxy? No. I even just bought me a frog this weekend. It's just been a while since I've done a frog farm. I've only done a frog farm once. So don't mind me. I haven't done too much with frogs since they've been a lot of the new mobs I just haven't done anything with. Even though I love frogs. Sorry, Greg. Mangroves and swamps. But you would be surprised at where they... Okay, look up using Terralith. What biomes do frogs spawn in? Because you would be surprised at the biomes that the frogs spawn in on this mob. Oh my gosh, mod pack. Not mob, mod pack. Hello there. I just had to check out your speed. Just for the heck of it. I do not hate you, Atrocity, and you know it. You're a good jumper. You're just not fast enough. Okay. The horse does not look like a frog, I know. What's my favorite animal? Well, considering... Okay, so that's just too broad of a question. How do I answer that question? Like, what are my favorite animals in Minecraft? I'm gonna say the frogs and the donkeys, and then the foxes. Because technically it should be the donkeys, the foxes, and the frogs in that order because of the release and such. But yeah, since the frogs came out, they gotta go before the foxes. Why? Why do you need to clip the hello there? Okay, I'm Googling it since nobody else is for me. Let's see here. Oh boy. All right, we might just have to be on our own for looking for a biome. That's a jungle. I definitely have a lot of jungles. That's for sure. I'm gonna go through all my rockets and then I'm not gonna have any way of getting home. Ain't I? You know what? Before I get too far away from home, let's go get me some gunpowder and such and make me some rockets. It's another village. These villages are so fun to raid. Like, they're so cute with the mud houses and such. This is why you should mark when you find a frog where you found it at. No, I don't have a mob farm. I don't need a mob farm. If I was going to make any farm, it would be a creeper farm. There's my first building. Oops, wrong button. My first building. It's empty. I was gonna go through it, through the mountain. And then I found this place and I was like, gotta build here. Yeah, this is gonna be gigantic. Sheesh. And that's just the inner wall. It's not the outer. No, I don't need a mob farm. Y'all on Randy's server are silly. All I have to say. Actually, no. That's why. That's why I gotta do it. Okay. That should be enough for now. I just don't know where to go. Where do I start? Need to find a frog. I almost said a turtle. Maybe I should go over here. Back up and over the mountain. I probably should. Did I set my spawn there? Because the last time I slept was within the building. Whoa, that goat went flying. Last time I slept was in there that I know of, that I remember. And that would not be a good spot to respawn at. Because the pillagers keep spawning in. That's interesting. What is going on there? A lot of moss. Aha. I see some turtles. I think I remember on our world some frogs being in this biome, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Some pandas. To me, it would just make sense that there would be some kind of frog here. And one of these times, I'm gonna have to go looking for every sort of doggy. Collect one of each. I would think that there would be frogs in this. It's a cool biome though. Trying not to die while looking at the map. Well, we just came through that portal over there. I like Voxy mod because you can see everything that you've already looked at. All right, Atrocity, we'll keep that in mind. More excuses as to why you can't play with JT. That's a cool biome there. The amount of jungles in this world, though, so far is ridiculous. Ooh, what's that? That's cool. Whoa. So, mangrove or a swamp? Ooh, this is one of those gigantic, that looks so cool, castles that have like some amazing stuff in them. Have I ran across one of these yet on this map? I don't think I have. So it's like so full of like carrots and and such. But the nice thing is when you get up here, hello little child, uh, then you get to loot all this stuff. And it comes with books and everything. So we're gonna have to come and loot this sometime. Because it does, it gives you a bunch of cool stuff. Good books and everything that you don't have to make or anything. So this has books, and then this level down here has books. So the rest of the structure is just going to be filled with potatoes, wheat, and carrots and beetroots and such. So in that sense, you don't, unless you're wanting to build a farm, which in case I do, I might need those. And seeds as well. Oh, come on. I want to get past the jungles. I just want a swamp. That's all I need. A swamp or a mangrove. I just need some froggies. And then you just have to hatch them in certain areas to get the different types of frogs. And right now we want to focus on the purple lights, right? The pearlescent ones. Ooh, another mountain range. If this one is closer to home, yeah, look at this. This one is so close to spawn. What? I could have went just north and found this cool, well, I did want a cherry forest, so maybe it wouldn't have worked out. But this is cool. I wonder how many rockets I'm gonna have to spend in order to find me a swamp. There's spawn right over there on the other side of that mountain. So I don't think we need to go that far. Hey Bean, how's it going? I'm looking for a biome with frogs in it. Hmm. I hate the floating islands. I do. I don't care for them. What? 116 viewers. It has to be bots, right? Every single time I try to raid these boats, any kind of boats that are like this, I always end up dying because a stupid trident guy from down below will get me somehow. Guess we'll see some new areas here. I haven't been this far south yet. And too bad I would have never found tadpoles in a loot chest. I haven't yet. So I don't think it's a thing on this. Okay, we're definitely going to have to land and sleep somewhere. Give me land. I don't want to be flying. I don't think I would have any phantoms, but this is a huge ocean. Sheesh. Land! We're definitely not landing there. Whee! We've spent 10 minutes traveling. So you guys, I was looking for, I told you guys I wanted to get my husband a puppy because his dog died last year, unfortunately, and not sure of what completely caused it, but she died a painful death. And he's been missing a dog. And unfortunately, because I'm allergic to dogs, it can't be just any dog. And my daughter and I, we found a nice dog that we're happy with. Look at those. Those villagers are right above a stinking guardian temple. So even if I wanted to go there and get, or, loot it, I'd have to deal with the things below. Have I found a coral reef yet? Because if not, I need to mark this. Ooh, mesa. think that's mesa. That's a weird looking mesa. Yes, it is mesa. It's just granite. That's weird. Okay, let me look on the map. Is this my first coral reef? Because I need to mark it. It looks like it. I've had warm oceans, but not coral reefs. Okay, so let's create a coral reef. Okay, you guys. This is getting annoying though. Trying to find a swamp or a mangrove biome. Okay, what biome is swamps and mangroves usually right next to? Like, is there a certain biome that ups my chances? Like, obviously, savanna's usually right next to a desert. And so, usually, you can find that. You live next to a mangrove? Okay, but what biomes are near it? I need to find me some frogs. Whoa, look at that castle. That's cool. I really love the dungeons and taverns and then towns and towers mod packs. It just gives a lot more life to villages and such. And there's those awful ones because it's from the dungeons one, so they're filled with villagers. Yes, so desert and savanna. Okay, desert and savanna. So, well, I got plenty of desert, but I haven't found any mangroves or swamps. So yeah, I was saying that I'm trying to find, this is really cool terrain. Look at this. It's like somebody just scribbled. Like, what's up with that? I'm wanting to get my husband a puppy. If only it would stay puppy size the whole time. And they are unfortunately not cheap. And I think I've saved up enough to get us through winter with the winter bills. But so it's like, okay, do I take the risk and use some of the money to get him a puppy and try to work my butt off still until the season ends? So many choices. I am a squirrel, yes. So we were talking about going and looking at some puppies tomorrow. They're 4 weeks old. And we'll check them out and see if it's something that we want. I want to see the parents. He does not care about the size of the dog. Like, he wants a large dog. And I don't. So I'm like, we can get a medium-sized dog, but not a large dog. That's just, to me, too much. This really stinks, you guys. Seriously, nothing in there. I guess let's go fly over the black areas because that hasn't spawned in yet. You've never had to buy a pet other than the scorpion you had? I don't know, buying a pet is just weird to me. Yeah, it used to be growing up, I wasn't allergic to dogs then, and so I would just, we would just get whatever was around us, and, like, one of our dogs was a Dachshund. She was a mutt. We just know she was part Dachshund because she was long and the really short legs. We think she was a terrier mix with it because she had wired hair and everything. And she was really stocky. Like, she was not like the typical Dachshund that you see, the typical wiener dogs. She had muscle. And she was the sweetest thing. She was like the best dog ever. But that was my sister's dog. So when I graduated, my mom got me a miniature schnauzer. And of course, at that time, I was not allergic to dogs. And I did not know that they were hypoallergenic. So we just happened to find one at that time that was only $300. No, I take that back. The schnauzer we got was $100. It was the Dachshund that was $300. So back then, the prices of dogs were a lot cheaper. Now, if you get a Dachshund, it's minimum $800 and then go up to $3,000, I think. And same thing with schnauzers. So for me to have a miniature schnauzer back then, full bred, for only $100 is crazy. Ooh. Look at that. That looks fun. I feel like, oh my goodness, I hope this doesn't take the whole stream to find us a biome. Because this is, like, I've already explored so much of this world on foot as it is. Am I already almost home? No. Okay. I've seen those mountains over there. I feel like I have seen frogs somewhere. I just don't know where. But yeah, it seems like people like to take advantage of people having allergies, so they jack up the prices for dogs and cats that can actually be around. It's not fair. And if you go to humane societies, they're usually the first ones that are taken, or they're poodles or something. I don't want a poodle, or they're 1 foot in the grave, which again, I don't want that. Oh, what is that? Pillager outpost. Interesting. Whatever. Probably never see that place again. Another jungle. Another one of those right above a guardian farm. You can see my building all the way over here. Look at that. This is a huge ocean. Ah, I'm getting tired of this, you guys. Only been streaming for an hour. It seems like I've been just looking around for an hour. Guess I pretty much have, but I just need 2 frogs to breed. That's it. Just 2. That's a cool island. Use admin powers. For what? It's cheating. Whoa. I thought that was ribs. Crazy. No, we do not. I say guys cheat. Of all the girls I've ever played Minecraft with, I only know one that liked to cheat. You know how many guys like to cheat that I play with? Most of them. Oh! That scared me so bad. My elytra just broke. No! Okay, is it phantom membranes that you need in order to mend your elytra? I mean, technically I think I have another one, but sheesh, that scared me. Hi. Do you have a boat I can borrow? Like that boat? Can I use it? Oh no, you have a nitwit. You have a nitwit manning it. That's not good. Stop with that. Ooh. 2 of them? 2 different ones? Here I was worried about my rockets. What I should have been worried about was my elytra. What do I have that I... Ooh, I have coal. Could I mend this with coal? Do that. Then you can't go anywhere. Oh, you have to be the one that doesn't. What is up with that? I mean, that works too. Okay, that mended a little bit. Did you know that like trading is like one of the really good forms of XP? Look at this. We're gonna get my stuff going on. Almost halfway. Regeneration, 4 minutes. What? Look at that. Almost there. Cool, huh, guys? We're keeping that. Now you just need to unlock. Should take those eggs. He unlocked. Here. You went up, you butt. And look at that. I'm healed. And you wanted me to cheat. I mean, that was for looking for the places, huh? Okay. Let's see. Let's put some of this stuff back. Loop. Okay. That's ice. That's not good. It didn't take us long to mend that at all. That's why I love villagers. I know they're a pain in the butt to work with, but they are excellent for getting XP. Like, I didn't need no XP farm. I just needed villagers. Please, a mangrove forest or a swamp. Usually, like, when I find a map or a world That's like usually what I'm always covered with is stinking swamps, which I hate because they're so ugly. And it's like one of those pet peeves of mine as well. When I see structures, I feel like I want to go loot them. And yet I can't because I'm on a mission to find me some frogs. And you guys are like horrible at talking to me right now. I know Atrocity is playing Monster Hunters or that other game that he's talking about. Aren't you, Atrocity? Now, do I not have? I do have Unbreaking. Man, you went down fast. I think that's like the fastest I've ever had an Elytra go down. It's the last day of Overwatch Battle Pass, whatever that is. This area actually has some pretty cool flowers. Oops. Oh, it's not flowers. It's an amethyst forest, right? Moonlight Valley. And it has pale oak trees. And then stripped spruce logs. That's interesting. Cool. There's home. Not one mangrove or swamp. That's so unusual. I wanted to play some repo. I want to play everything. I just don't have enough time. Somebody's giving Jen hearts and party stuff. I wonder who that is. What do you mean, Greg? I'm gonna get me a panda. I know I've seen frogs in this biome, but it might have been because it was the biomes of plenty mod, and I don't have that on here. So that Terralith, it has a biome that's similar. That's not it, so. I think by time I did that, I could probably just type in the command of where to locate one at. But I'm trying to do this legit. Like, I try not to cheat. The last thing I need is somebody to go, oh, you're cheating. When, like, dude, it's technically my world. But I don't like to cheat, so there's that. Then I have my own conscience to bear with. Just seems like there would be frogs in that biome. That is cool. There's frog lights in there. It would not be enough, though. I need a lot of them. I just need some frogs. I have a magma spawner. I just need frogs. Plus, I also haven't seen any more structures that are like that. That's probably my first lighthouse that I remember seeing. So then I'd have to like go on the search of finding lighthouses, and that would be pretty painful. Hey, what's this? Frogs! I think I've seen frogs. Frogs, frogs, frogs. Hi. How are you? It's been a long time waiting. What biome is this? Ice marsh. Is this the first time we've seen this, or did we just happen to miss that over here? No? Is that the first time we've seen that biome? I hope so, because otherwise I'm going to smack myself in the forehead. I think that's the first time we've seen this biome, so. Hi. How are you? Can I pick your booger, please? Over here. I need some of your stuff. The good stuff, you know? Give it. I take it it's him that I'm supposed to follow? Are you the only two? I see another one over there. Maybe I should have brought some more buckets. Did I put buckets somewhere? I mean, I have iron if I need to make some. That's the good news. Right? That's all I need? Nope. I was supposed to wait for them to hatch, wasn't I? This shows you how much experience I have with these dumb things. No! I messed it up. Can I cry? Can I? Okay, so there's that one. And then there's another one over there. Okay, I can try this again without messing it up. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, you're so tiny though. You're so cute. I have to make a couple of these just for the fun of it. Where's the other one? Over here. There you are. Okay, come over here. Come close to the water. I have to wait for them to hatch, right? I've only done this once. If that makes sense. That was horrible English. Good thing I have plenty of this stuff. Whoa, where are you going? He's like, get me out of here. That was not fair. Get over here. Make babies. Well, this is my second time, so I guess we'll figure it out. No. Which one of you is supposed to go? Go faster. There you go. Okay, I think I do remember that these are a pain in the butt when they do hatch. Yes, we will take some of this. Only bad thing in this is not a mangrove forest, so we do not have saplings for this stuff. And I don't remember. Yeah, I don't have saplings for this tree. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do is we need to like get them to stay. Like that. So when they hatch, they just hatch in there. I think that's what I remember. Okay, let's go look for us 2 more in case I need more. I think I'm just gonna need to make me more buckets, though. Will these give me actual saplings? No. There is a witch hut over here, though. Kinda want to steal her cat. I see 2 more over there. 3 more. So this is almost like a swamp. Like a mangrove swamp, almost. Like, you know, the two being together. Whatever. I'm very, very bad at explaining this, evidently. Frogs! And if I ever want to make me a portal, I can. Crazy cat lady versus frog lady? Thanks a lot. I gotta make me a bunch of frogs, though. Just for fun. Besides the frog farm. Or the frog light farm. Did she sink? Okay, let's go check on those tadpoles. I think I need to make me more buckets, though. 'Cause I think I put them away. The ones that I got. I have one more. Okay. I'm thinking. Oh, for goodness sakes. The elytra always expands at the weirdest moments. How long does it take for them to hatch? That is the question. Come on. One of you two is pregnant. I think they're doing it backwards. You know that saying, do a little dance, make a little love. There it goes. Get down tonight. I think they're doing it just a little backwards. I think they're doing their dances now. After they're making the love. There. Let's go check on the other ones. Look at them. 1, 2. Yep. We need another one. All right. And then what am I doing? What are you doing all the way over there? I guess I don't need those two, huh? Because I have this one over here. I think to double our chances of more, we probably should, like, make some more buckets, that is. And then I'll do... I think we'll have enough stuff there to get us home, so. There. Where'd he go? Hello? He went all the way over there already? Oh, there he is. Here. No, don't go under. Come on. Oh, it won't let me breed with you. Oh, man. Hey, where's the other one? Is it you? Come here. There. Now you two make babies. Go lay right there. Oh, what am I doing? I knew it was going to do that. Knew it. Don't hatch yet. Don't hatch yet. Oh, for goodness sakes. It's one thing I don't like about the Elytra. All this time. I just went, phew. Instead of going all the way all over the map. Jen and Raven disagreeing over something. Oh, it's because I'm on this. Okay. That'd be solid, not mode. How long is this going to take? Come on. Definitely gonna have to make us a breeding pair. That's for sure. There they go. Whoa, that was a big bunch. Nice. Oh, for goodness sakes. You got me 6 of them? And there's one left? Can't leave that, right? One more. Could technically take these guys. I think we could travel all the way across the water with them. And then we'd have the 2 green frogs, right? Let's see. I have to go to a desert, right? And then I have to go to, like, on top of the mountains, I think, in the snow. Let's see, biome. So in orange, you want temperate, white, and warm, and green and cold. So we could take 2 of the cold from here, and then we would need warm and temperate. Temperate is neutral biomes and swamps. Well, what? I haven't found a swamp yet. And then you can even do it in the end dimension to get the green frogs. And then hot biomes for the nether. That was very specific. Not really. Okay, so temperate we could do on a beach. Would a lush forest cave? Yeah, a lush cave would work. To get the orange ones. And then to get the warm ones, which is the white froggy. There they go. I'm gonna leave a couple of you just in case. Let's do this. And this. Do you think we could do it without killing him? That is the question that got quickly answered. What? Why didn't that work? Do I have a boat? I do not. Okay. Well, let's make us a boat. How did that not work, though? This should work. Right? Oh my goodness. Let me fly. Why isn't my game working? I've seen other people do this. Why can't I? Nothing wants to work for me. Okay. This stinks, you guys. What the heck? What? What am I doing wrong? I'm gonna lose my brain. I'm gonna lose my mind. See, I'm already losing it. All because I wanted to save time. So we want the warm frogs to get the pearlescent ones. So we're gonna have to do warm ocean, savanna, or a jungle. Jungle will work. We have jungles all around us. So that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. Got lots of jungles. And then to get the temperate, you can use the lush caves, which we also have. Or a cherry grove, which I'm not really in a cherry grove, but it is. I don't trust the drown not to, shoot at me. The trident guys. I am headed home, right? I am. Let's see. What is going to be the easiest way to go home? I think going this way. Well, I'm sorry, guys. We didn't get to accomplish a frog farm today. We just got the frogs. I thought you could fly off with a boat and a lead and it work. Why didn't it work with me? Do I need to just try it again? Shall I just try it? Yep, didn't work. It's not fair. And of course, I have to do it right above a guardian temple. Sheesh. Do you guys think that Jen and Raven sound like brothers? I'm just curious. Like listening to them play on Valheim. Atrocity, are you still there? Or Greg? JT must have ditched me for Monster Hunter. You're not watching Jen's stream? There is a lot of guardian farms on here. Who do you think is older, Atrocity? Jen or Raven? What is that? It's like a sword in the water. You think, Jen? You was told you said my name. Yep. Say my name, say my name. I did. Asked you if you thought. Well, I was asking if you were still here, first of all. Second of all, I was asking if you thought that Jen and Raven had similar voices, if they sounded like the same. I think when they do their haze, they sound alike, but. I didn't ask you if you could tell them apart. I asked you if you thought they sounded alike. Like, do they. They both have a deep voice. Well, I would say that Jen has a deeper voice than Raven. When I first met them, I could not tell them apart. But then once I got to know them, of course, then I could. It was funny because I liked Raven's voice at the beginning. I think. All I know is I told them that they had nice voices. And that I liked it. He doesn't listen to music and he doesn't sing. He is dead to you? JT, tell me that's not true. No, you didn't. I didn't say, did they sound like twins? I didn't say, do they sound identical? No. I just said, do they sound similar? Something like that, anyway. That's a pretty cool biome right there. Or island. Is that an island all by itself? I would have totally had built on this if I had seen this. If this is an island. Lush cave underneath. Dark wood forest on top. Looks like an island. That's cool. Totally would have. Oh, hello. You love listening to music? Yeah, they do sound different. I think that Jen definitely has the deeper voice. Here, let me ask them a question. Let me see if they'll do it for us. Let's see if Jen's paying attention. He's got 138 people. It's got to be bots. It just has to be. They're doing their voices if you guys didn't know. Raven is not doing a deep voice. He doesn't listen to music or sing at all. It's just wrong. I don't think Raven went that much deeper. Okay, who do you think is taller? I think I know this answer, but I'm not sure. Okay, JT, who do you think is older, Jen or Raven? I asked Atrocity that, and he answered it. We're getting there. Hop on Monster Hunter? I can't. I don't own it. You think Raven is taller? You both think Raven is taller. Okay, let me ask the guys because I can't remember. There, I asked him. Raven just sounded like a little girl. He also sounded like somebody else. Oh, it was Mort from off of Madagascar. And he goes, Raven just did something similar. Raven is 4'10". And you think Raven is older? Okay, I think I need to go around this, right? I can go in here and go up and over this way underneath the undercave. Oop, this way. And it does come out this here. Or no, I'm sorry, that's here. It goes up and it comes out here and it comes out here. So I definitely need to go south. I think I can get in there, it looks like. Okay. So we're gonna go in here somewhere. These guys are being smart butts. Ooh, that was an easy ice passage. Look at that. Anyway, so on this map, there's an underground passage here. And it goes this way and up and down. And then there's this one. It's super easy to go through. A lot easier. Because then you just go this way. Whereas over here, you have to go all the way up and then come down. So, if you would have seen my first, or no, my second video. Is it my second or my third video? I think it's my second video that I made on this world. And it shows that. What is that? I need to sleep. Can I sleep underneath water with my backpack is the question. We're going to try it. We're going to experiment. It was the second video. Did you go back and rewatch all of those, Greg? I can sleep on... Oh no! My frogs have escaped! What the heck? forgot that that's a thing. Okay. Come here. And there you are. Well, at least that was an easy fix. Whee! You only saw a couple in the background. Well, I only made, I think, 3 videos. Or was it 4? And the rest I've been streaming. Because I got tired of editing. I love the editing, but on the other hand, I don't. Because it takes a lot of time. And I'm not fast at it yet, anyway. I know if I would have been doing it a lot, this whole time, I'd probably be really fast at it by now. But I don't. I would just rather stream now. Now, shorts can be pretty fast at making. Unless you're doing a speed run short, like of a build, then that takes more time. Because then you have to use the replay mod and such. Which I did use. I didn't record when I was doing the walls and such, but I did do the replay mod of, the sessions when I wasn't streaming. So I do have proof of what I've done. But I would just take a lot of time of going through that and editing it. Yeah, see, if you just do shorts, it's easier. But even then, you have to go back and rewatch your stuff, don't you? Never mind that. Wow. We're going to leave it. Since I never mind it in the first place, we're going to leave it. I don't think I ever seen that up there. I've been here before. Because I went and seen that village up there. But I don't remember ever seeing that up there. It's okay. It's not important. It's just a ruin. Nothing major. You have a hotkey that records the last 2 minutes in case I get something funny. Oh, okay. I don't know how to do that. I've tried doing that before, but while I'm streaming, I think it ends up like lagging me or something. Something goes wrong, and I can't do it. So, because I'm pretty sure I tried that before. I also have a SteelSeries app that does some recording for me, but I don't know what the hotkey is for that. And I don't know if it does it in back in time or if it just starts it. All I know is there are some pretty funny clips I have from playing with friends and family on that. Some of them are really good. I probably should make them into shorts. It's just they have, I think people say my real name and such in them, and so unless I edit that out. Yeah, that's gonna be a gigantic build. Sheesh. But to be fair, I don't think it's gonna be that tall, as tall as that. So that's the good thing. Like, that's the first layer right there. So you can basically almost triple, if not quadruple that. And that'll be as tall as it is. Okay, so we have our green frogs, so that's cool. I don't know where to put this farm. I would love to put it up there, but it's really annoying to try and get these frogs up there. Can you go up this? You can. It's just going to take forever. I feel like. There has to be an easier way to do this. Why? I don't know why when I do an elytra, it breaks every single time. Is it because it can't carry 2 frogs? Is that why? Froxy's real name is Roberta. Oh gosh. No.
Guys, it's actually Frankie.
No.
Whatever you say, Frankie.
Okay, dear. My daughter heard that. That was funny. Okay, now if I go up the water spout, so to speak.
He's often called Frankie Jones.
Stop it. Now you're just making up stuff. Nope, didn't work. Oh my goodness. Goes all the way down. Okay. Well, come here. Let's see. Can I bring you up this way? I think so. I don't think you guys take fall damage, do you? Now, question, if I raise a couple frogs here, what color are they going to turn out to be? Come on, you guys, get up here. Oh, you had to go under there, that's why. Well, then let's go this way. Okay, they take fall damage. Okay, good to know. Okay, so let's put you guys on a boat again for now then. It's like, do I experiment in the hopes of not having to, you know, bring more frogs up there? 'Cause that's a cold biome, so technically that should work. Right? Let me look at the thing again. Oh, we don't need cold. We already have cold. We have 2 greens. So I need jungle. A jungle or a cherry grove, which we are in a pale wood forest. So if we did this in a pale wood forest, what would we get? It does not say. But a cherry grove is right there. I mean, it's called a sakura, but I would think that it would be the same as a cherry because it's still got the cherry wood. Well, let's sleep here real quick and then we'll go. Yes, I know about rabbits taking fall damage. They're funny. Let's go see how much iron we have. Probably nothing much more because Didn't I leave and that was 37? So I guess we got a little bit more. If we're in a darkwood forest, what would that be? Does it say? Yeah, we can get temperate in darkwood forests. So maybe if I go over just a little bit more. Let me look at the map here. We're in a dark forest, so this should actually work for temperate. I don't know why I did that a long way. I'm a retard. It's okay. There. Let's see. We'll just do one froggy for now. I didn't chunk load the farm. What are you talking about? This? I'm pretty sure I was over here long enough in the area, whatever I was doing, to be close enough for that, because I'm pretty sure that that was 37 when I started the stream. In fact, I'm gonna go back and rewatch my video and tell you. Yeah, I had 37 poppies then, and now I have however many I had. So, got like 20 something more. Okay, so I get temperate here. If this works, then it says, and I need a warm one. So technically, I would say anything in the nether, but you can't. How do you spawn a frog in the nether? You can't put water in the nether. So how would you do that? It doesn't matter. There's a jungle right next to us, so we should be able to do it there. In a cauldron? Okay. That's what I was kind of curious of, if it was in a cauldron. So if that's the case, then we could just use one of the cauldrons that I have. If I bet I put it away, didn't I? And just pop into the nether really quick. Yeah, so it's really stupid. I was in here and I was AFK. I had looked away from my screen. So I exited out, and when I exit out of my screen onto my second screen, it'll take it off of this, so I can't see. It goes to my Windows screen. And anyway, I must have been on there like 5 minutes, if that. And I look back, I pop back into Minecraft, and I'm dead. So evidently, when I first set it up, I had put a netherrack block right here. And so when it went to night, the zombies came up on that block and got in here. And since I was in here, they were focusing on me. And then when I died, then they, of course, spawned in an iron golem. So when I respawned in, there was an iron golem in here, and he was trying to kill him. And I had like 3 or 4 zombies in here. And my stuff, of course, was scattered all over the place. And some of the zombies had my netherite armor. And it was so annoying. So I think I died 2 times doing that. There was the initial time, and then there was the time trying to get my stuff back. Because then by then the iron golem did a good job at killing the ones inside. So thankfully I had gotten my pick back, and I was able to mine that really quick. But I had a whole horde of zombies that was about to come in. And yeah, trying to get kill the zombies so I could get out to get my stuff. Because some of it was inside, and some of it was splattered out here. It was so annoying. Like, why do I do this to myself? This is the second time that I have died to AFKing and thinking I was safe. Because I don't die that much in-game when I'm playing myself. If I die, it's usually because of mistakes when I'm AFKing. Like that one block right there. And then the other time I died on this server, or on this world, I was at my grinder down there, and a baby had gotten squished in between the bars. And so it got to me and it killed me. And so then when I got back, the baby was wearing my armor again. And so between him and the other zombies that had spawned in, I was trying to get my stuff back. Thankfully, I was able to get it back, but very annoying. Come on, you can do it. Does it tell me? It does tell me 13 minutes. I'm kind of wondering if I should go ahead and put the other one down too, since they take time, because this is a dark forest and it says temperate. So I should be okay to do that. That one's gonna be 20 minutes and that one's gonna be 13. Okay. And then I guess do this. Maybe? I don't know if they can do that or not. Get through there or not, I mean. If you can read my language. Because, I mean, like, I was just on the other side of this mountain here, but I don't know if that was in range. It's quite a ways away. So I don't know how I got that many. But I did. I have to make an AFK spot? Yes, I do. That was my AFK spot. I mean, okay, I wasn't meaning to AFK. I just tabbed out of my main screen. I just tabbed out of the game. So I wasn't meaning to be gone away from the screen. Away from the first screen, rather, because I was still here at the computer. I wasn't meaning to be away that long. So, like, usually if I'm in a spot, if anything, I'm worried about phantoms. So I was like 238 levels, and now I'm back down to, I went down to 7, and then I'm up to 92 again, but Yep. Kind of tempted to make me a portal. I just don't know where I'd want it. I could make it dead center, I suppose. Like, I think that's the center. I just don't know which spot is the center here. Could make me a portal, I guess. Could be working on that while waiting. Whee! So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay. So that would be on the 9th one, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm almost in the middle. Maybe that one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right here. This is the center. There, that's the very center. But I would need to go down and get a cauldron. Or make one. I could just make one. You're gonna eat the portal? You're funny. I'm so glad you can't get on my world. No, I was kidding. That is the nice thing about having a single player world is you have every bit of confidence that nobody is going to get on your world and ruin it for whatever reason, you know? Like somebody always likes to come and ruin something for me. Okay, so I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go into that other one. Seriously? Okay, so there's that one. I need 4 more. Okay, let's take the cords here. So it's 5,006. We gotta do some math here. 5,006 by 3891. And those are both negatives. So that would be negative 625. And, oops. I said 3891, yeah. And that would be negative 486. So 625 by 486. While we're waiting, let's go get the the other frogs started. And hello. 13 and 6. You're getting there. Probably by the time I go get me 4 pieces of obsidian. Oh. Okay. So it goes bigger that way. 486. And then I want to say this way. 625 is where we need to go. Nope, it's the other way. Right here. Always like to make these wide enough in case I ever decide to pull critters through. You know, that like a horse or, oh my gosh, a horse or a donkey or something that is too wide. I'm gonna do that for now. Actually, do it in here. That way they don't hop out. No, no. It's not working. Greg. Why isn't it not working? That should have worked. I'm so sorry, you guys. That did not work. I am so distraught right now. That is why we have extras. That didn't work, Greg. That's worked before. I don't know why that didn't work. I've done a cauldron. Is it because it wasn't water first? Regardless, you lied to me. You dog. That's not fair. My frogs. My baby frogs. It only took me 2 minutes to do. Then how are you supposed to do it in the nether? Is it because the cauldron has to be? I thought you put water in the cauldron. I did not put water in first, if that's what you mean. I would like to try it out, but I'm scared of losing another frog. Another baby. I could hop into the creative world and do that. You have to put the water in the cauldron first. You should go into creative and test it out for me. So sad. There's 2 babies. I thought, well, maybe I just aimed wrong. It is 9 o'clock already. It's supposed to be off at 9. But I'll be on back in the morning. I'm gonna have to test that out. Okay. We're gonna save. Let's go. Where's my flat? Do I not have? I do too. Where is it at? That's with the Biomes of Plenty mod. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not sure what I'm streaming yet. I know obviously Minecraft. Hey, you guys want to see it? I was gonna say you want to see what I had in mind, but since it was the Biomes of Plenty mod, there's supposed to be black sandstone right here. This texture pack looks awful. Why isn't my texture pack on? Where's it at? What? Oh, there it is. What? Oh, okay. Whew, that scared me for a second. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Anyway. Again, there was another block. There was blocks here. And they're evidently gone right now. So anyway, that's what I was thinking about. Because one side is supposed to be soul sand. And then there's this. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So let's go. Cauldron. Water bucket. Tadpoles. Okay, so if you go like that, it does not work. Okay. Now if we go like that, that still kind of sounds like they might die. Right? And then he hops out, see? Do you need to do like a trapdoor? He's dying! I hate it! No! Stop it. You have to do a trapdoor? I don't see how you could possibly do that safely. It doesn't work. Greg, I'm glad I didn't do that. I would have killed 2 more of my tadpoles. Failed gold farms, FYI. Anyway, that's going to wrap up our test there. That didn't work. So sad. All right, that didn't work. And we do not need that one. I hope I'm not going to delete the wrong one. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up and we'll see you guys in the morning and we will continue with the frog farm. All right. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.